The world is a strange and surprising place. In ways small and large, serious and trivial. Many times, things you may have assumed to be true might be totally false. Other times, what you long believed to be a myth is actually a fact. From elephants can hear with their feet to it's illegal to die in one Scandinavian town. This list of interesting facts that you won't believe they're actually true about the world. 1. The shortest commercial flight in the world lasts just 57 seconds. The Loganair flight between the two Scottish islands of Westray and Papa Westray lasts just 57 seconds. At a distance of 1.7 miles, it's the shortest commercial flight in the world. However, because the trip is made via one of two 8-seater planes, the exact time of the journey could take a bit longer if there are strong winds. Loganair claims it takes less than a minute in a favorable wind. 2. Elephants can hear with their feet. You'd think that with those enormous ears, elephants would be able to pick up on every sound both near and far. But it turns out that to detect distant noises, the animals also hear with their feet. Normally, they would hold their big ears out like a parabola and scan back and forth. But to detect distant noise and vocalizations, they'd freeze and lean forward and put weight on their front legs. 3. Japan uses sunflowers to clear up radiation. When a tsunami hit the Fukushima area of Japan in 2011, the radioactive fallout from the nearby nuclear power plant contaminated the land and water for 30 miles in every direction. To help rehabilitate the land, Buddhist monks began passing out seeds for field mustard, amaranthus, coxcomb, and sunflowers. All plants known to soak up radioactive particles. More than 8 million sunflowers were planted within the first 6 months after the disaster. 4. If you tried a new variety of apple every day, it would take more than 20 years to try them all. If you're the kind of person who appreciates variety and would love to taste test a new type of apple every day of the week, then you're in for a decades-long endeavor. It would take you more than 20 years to try each of the 7,500 varieties of apples in the world. 5. There's a mushroom with teeth that looks like it's bleeding. The Hydnellum peckii mushroom, which is found in Europe and North America's Pacific Northwest, looks like it's oozing drops of blood. Despite its horrific appearance, the mushroom isn't poisonous. We still wouldn't recommend eating it. The taste has been described as very bitter pepper. 6. Cotton candy was invented by a dentist. Cotton candy isn't exactly great for your teeth. And that's why it may surprise you to learn that the machine that makes this sweet treat was invented by a dentist named William Morrison. Though he looked after people's teeth for a living, in 1897 he also worked alongside confectioner John Wharton to create a cotton candy machine. 7. A man tried to sell New Zealand on eBay. People try to sell some unique, unusual, and downright weird things online. But in 2006, one man kicked the eccentric nature of the digital marketplace up a notch by trying to sell an entire country, New Zealand, on eBay. He was able to get bids of up to $3,000 before the item was removed from the site for violating eBay policy. 8. It's illegal to die in one Scandinavian town. Off the coast of mainland Norway, about halfway to the North Pole, lies the Svalbard archipelago. It's so far north that it's completely dark for 4 months out of the year, and it's so cold that anything buried in the ground doesn't decompose. For example, in 1998, scientists extracted a live sample of the 1918 flu virus from buried bodies. Because of this, the 2,000-person town of Longyearbyen has made it illegal to die or be buried there. Instead, People nearing the ends of their lives must fly to the Norwegian mainland. 9. Caffeine makes food taste less sweet. In 2017, a study published in the Journal of Food Science shows that we all might be missing out on some sugary goodness. While caffeine dulls your brain's receptors to hormones that cause sleepiness, it also dulls your perception of sweetness. That can lead you to underestimate the true amount of sugar you're consuming, either in the coffee itself, or as a side dish, or even cause sugar cravings. So the solution is to try decaffeinated coffee a few times a week. That same research showed that participants couldn't tell the difference between regular and decaffeinated coffee. 10. Thinking in a second language leads to better decision-making. While you might assume that you'd need your native tongue to fully comprehend all aspects of a problem, a study published in Psychological Science in 2018 found that thinking it over in a different language might improve your rationality. Using a non-native language, no matter what it is, requires you to be deliberate in your word choice and less reactive to emotionally charged words, giving you a more accurate ability to perceive risk. The effect even extended to bets, with participants who considered the rationality of the bet in a second language more likely to take the more profitable option. Do you speak in a language other than your mother tongue? Let us know what it is by leaving a comment. Is your posture better now than it was before you started watching this video? If so, subscribe to my channel. More of Mind Energizer is coming soon.